If you've been on YouTube for a while, chances are you have either had a Dhar Mann video recommended to you, or you've seen a video of someone reacting to or giving commentary on a Dhar Mann video or the channel as a whole. Dhar Mann's videos are these acted out scenarios that try to have some kind of meaningful message at the end of them. They're sometimes unintentionally hilarious at times due to their execution, usually with the acting, or sometimes the scenario just doesn't feel very realistic. But what if I told you there's a channel that claims to be teaching life lessons where the scenarios are so nonsensical and out there that I'm genuinely convinced it's written by an AI that is getting prompts from people that are high out of their minds on everything. And no one working there does any proofreading before hiring actors to act out these scenarios. Today, we're talking about the most meaningful channel with the most hard-hitting and powerful messages of our time. We're talking about Tomorrow's Teachings. This ain't gonna be like my usual videos where I focus on a specific person and I give you like all the backstory of them and all that stuff and highlight like crazy things they do. We're just gonna be focusing on this entire channel and highlight some of its insanity, as it's a genuine internet enigma, and I can't tell if it's supposed to be a parody of Dhar Mann type stuff or if it's meant to be 100% serious. Like, I question if this is supposed to be an elaborate shitpost where their goal is to be as outrageous and just unhinged as possible to get more people watching them, more people reacting to their content. If that's the case, it's brilliant. If they're being genuine, that's also funny. I'm also going to be cutting in reactions from me, Slim, and others from live streams where we were exposed to some of the crazy on this channel for the first time. Trust me, whatever you think you're going to see with these videos, you are not prepared. One thing that's interesting is that this channel isn't that old. According to the About section, the channel started back in September of 2021, so it's coming up on being 3 years old. The description of the channel says the following.
Let's make this world a better place, one video at a time. New videos every Monday and Friday at 12 PM PST. Founder and writer, Jason Garcia.
Their banner states they upload every other Friday, and they also claim they are family friendly. You may want to put a pin in that one for later.
In the business, we call this foreshadowing.
Their community tab is also pretty barren for a channel that, at the time of me making this, is boasting over 217k subs and over 22 million views, with their last post being 4 months ago. The very first video I can find on their channel was 2 years ago, and it's titled, "Soccer Boys Bully Gay Player. What happens next will surprise you." Let's take a look at how they started off. Maybe they weren't as insane and out there in the beginning. So after watching the video, I already see the start of their formula where they played bits of the video out of context in the beginning and then flash back to what led up to that moment. Pretty effective way to get people interested in the piece of media in general, just starting right in the middle. There's a term for that called in medias res, which means basically like to start in or in the middle of a narrative or plot. This video, when we get past the teaser and we start actually at the beginning, it opens with a painfully long shot of a dude walking up to a field and putting on his soccer gear. Like, this really could have been condensed, but don't just take my word for it. I did not edit that at all, by the way. they deadass wasted that much time showing him getting shoes on for absolutely no reason. Like, you could have shown him sitting down and pulling out the shoes and then cutting to the next scene, which is people playing soccer or football if he ain't in Freedom Land, and absolutely nothing would have changed narrative-wise. But right after this comes another staple of this channel: terrible dialogue and terrible acting.
Hey, you guys want to start a game?
Aren't you that gay kid that goes to our school?
Why should that matter?
He's definitely gay, listen to him.
Yes, I'm gay.
What makes you think you can come up to us and ask to play?
I just wanted to start a game with you guys. It shouldn't matter if I'm gay or not.
It does matter that you're gay. I don't want to be seen with a gay guy. Yeah, we're not gay, we're straight. We're good at soccer too. Go play with the girls over there. Straight men are better at everything.
Yeah, I'm totally convinced real homophobes would sound like this. Like, I get you're trying to be family friendly and it's YouTube, so you can't get too vulgar with the, you know, the what you say about gay people and stuff, but we all know if someone really doesn't like gay people, there's a certain word they would likely use. You know, the one that rhymes with maggot, that it also means like a loose cigarette if you're in the UK. It's weird that it's not used at all, even if it was like censored for YouTube. It'd be like having a character who's racist against black people and he never says the N-word with the hard R or any other kind of racial slur that's specific to black people. It would just be weird. The dialogue and acting doesn't get any better either.
This is a real man's sport. Where I'm from, we don't associate with people like you.
I'm no different than you guys, though. It shouldn't matter if I want to play with you.
Do I have to explain myself again? Gay people are obnoxious. You guys play like girls. I don't know, what if you try to like touch me? I don't want to get gay kid cooties. Just get lost. Maybe just go find some girls to play with or something.
You want to try them lines again, but with, you know, some emotion behind them? This feels like a first read through of the script where they're just not seriously acting and they're just trying to get a feel for the lines and timing or whatever. But somebody just pressed record and said, it'll be fine. We can use that take. Who cares? But after our main character, the gay dude, gets bullied by the two mildest bullies I have ever seen, he goes home and cries for a bit. And then some girl who I don't know if they're supposed to be his mom, sister, or friend, because the video never states what they are to each other and they look like they could be the same age. But she gives him a pep talk about how he's won so many tournaments and he could show them how good he is. So he goes back to challenge them and wagers $40 that he can beat them. They of course accept. What happens next is a pretty long sequence of them playing, but after he beats the bullies, they're impressed and he tells them he's cracked at soccer and he tells them that he's been playing since he was a kid, and just because he's gay doesn't mean he's any better or worse than anyone else at soccer, and the bullies magically become friends with him right away, which is definitely realistic and doesn't feel forced because this is about teaching a message. But that's on par for these kind of videos. They're not going to be that realistic with how these things get resolved. Because honestly, it more likely what would happen is the two guys would be even more homophobic because they can't believe they lost to a gay guy and would probably be even meaner towards them. But, you know, of course, they're not going to do that. But they then end the video with a message that you shouldn't bully people for being different, which, again, pretty standard. So you're probably wondering, when does this get unhinged like I said? Oh, it's coming. Sorting the videos currently on the channel by oldest reveals that the video started off all following the same formula and they were very tame and, you know, maybe the execution wasn't the greatest because, again, the acting and sometimes the scenarios were just weird or not very realistic, but for the most part, it was what you'd expect. I tried to locate exactly where the shift happened, but there's just so many videos and they all have these really crazy titles, and the titles started to get crazier and crazier, but sometimes that doesn't reflect what the video is. But one thing that I did find in some of the videos, the older ones, is another odd trend that they have started to crop up, and that is confusing product placement and mentioning random famous internet people.
Really?
I'm sorry, Trish, but it's true. I'm a new Sigma male now, and I am also Andrew Tate friends, the Andrew Tate.
For context, the Asian guy was a husband to the girl, but she cheated on him with a plumber, and then later she asked if they can get back together, and he just randomly brings up Andrew Tate. Yeah, I don't know why either. But would you believe me if I told you this ain't the first time Andrew Tate is mentioned on their channel, and it comes completely out of nowhere?
After Tommy's dad dies by having a heart attack, he is devastated. Tommy remembered his dad giving him that book. In honor of his dad, he read it. After he was done with the book, it taught him about discipline and made him motivated. Tommy started watching motivational videos and watched Andrew Tate non-stop. Andrew Tate taught Tommy discipline and hard work builds a strong, successful man. After a while, Tommy started becoming very successful. He wrote his own book on how he used to be a drug addict, and now he is a rich, successful man. He couldn't have done it without the help of Andrew Tate.
Yeah, this video had nothing to do with Andrew Tate from the beginning. It was about a kid getting addicted to drugs and then going to rehab, then coming back but still being addicted to drugs, and somehow that triggers the dad to have a heart attack, and then he decides to turn his life around, and somehow Andrew Tate gets involved in. It's weird. That's all I can say about it. It is weird. But not only did they name drop him in the actual video itself, they put him in the title too. But it seems like the madness started around 2022, as I found a video where a little girl sees another little girl who is homeless and brings the girl back home. The father has a reaction to a homeless girl being in his house.
Bella, this is my dad.
Bella, who's that?
She's a new friend.
She looks homeless.
Well, she is. She needs help. I found her.
Are you She can't be here. Are you crazy?
Dad, she needs us.
You don't belong here. You're a filthy little girl in my house. I'm calling the cops, Jada.
Don't. She needs us. Don't call the cops.
You're right. She does need me. She needs justice.
Proceeds to spank her with a belt. It's not very convincing at all, and the video's comments are disabled. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of the spanking or not, or if they got backlash for how unrealistic everything is in this video, and they just, muted the comments because of that. They couldn't take it. But after that, he then proceeds to throw out both the homeless girl and his own daughter and disown her because... yeah, fuck it. I don't know, man. I don't know. He then has a Vietnam flashback when he got beat with a belt by his father, and somehow these two scenarios are linked and he realizes he was wrong. I don't get it. If I sound confused as to how the flashback of him being, whipped by his dad makes him realize he's wrong for throwing out this random girl who didn't do anything wrong, just needed a place to live, and, him beating his daughter. If I sound confused as to how the whole dad potentially being abusive thing fits in with that, it's because I am confused. I don't understand what they were going for with that, because the dad's reaction is just so unrealistic that I can't even think of a good way to even justify that happening. His motivations make no sense, what I'm trying to say, and get ready because it's only going to get more nonsensical from here on in. We gotta talk about the Karen Duology now. Okay, all cards on the table. I don't even know how to preface this. The Karen Duology is about a racist Karen hunting down and killing Mexicans at the southern border. Yeah, that's quite a leap from where this channel started, ain't it? But why you shouldn't bully gay kids, that's quite a jump.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Oh, and this is a two-part episode, and it is batshit insane. There's no way around it. I can't sugarcoat it. I'm gonna play bits of me and Slem's reaction to this from a live stream because neither one of us had seen it, and well, yeah, I think it's just better if you see people's raw reaction to being exposed to this. Just don't.
On tomorrow's teachings.
Just save your sanity.
Please. These are the most Caucasian Mexicans I've seen in my life.
Don't shoot us.
Time to die.
Oh shit. You gonna shoot the little girl?
A few hours earlier.
I'm not coming into my country. Not on my watch. One Mexican down.
No, Alonso!
What the fuck?
What the fuck? Are you okay?
Sure, just stand out in the open.
Woohoo!
What the fuck?
Hey guys, Girl Power Border Patrol here. Just reporting in. I already
If we do live in a dystopian future, I could actually see someone doing this.
Oh, that's a sad part. Like that, I can kind of see.
It's like a dystopian future. And like they would be called Girl Power Border Patrol,
Yeah.
like 729 or something like that.
dead, you wetback Mexicans. Dead meat.
How did you get this like on YouTube without getting like a hate speech
I
violation?
I don't think this one is monetized.
Dad? Who is that?
I don't know.
It's the Mexican Slayer.
No, I don't think so.
And the only one they fear is you.
We should totally play Meat Hook from Doom Eternal right now. Bro, let's know where that hit him.
Yeah, you're. Oh, it didn't.
I think we lost her.
There you are.
Please,
There's no way in hell she got ahead of them.
where we come from, there's crime,
The fact that he speaks perfect English too.
injustice, poverty.
And you're trying to go to California to escape that?
You want to go to California?
My brother, my wife, and my mother both shot and killed. I just want to provide a better life for my daughter.
By going to California.
Please.
Yeah, that was your first
Don't
mistake.
shoot us.
Do you know what you're doing right now? You're crossing the border illegally into my country.
I
Oh
mean,
shit, she's based.
kind of based. Kind of based.
Not gonna lie.
Mexicans like you for breakfast.
Please. Don't shoot us.
Get on your knees.
Cause they found a more like
Don't shoot us.
non-threatening woman to play this role.
Time to die.
If she was like hot, I could see people donating to her. Like, I'm not joking. Like,
She
seriously.
was like racist Sarah Connor. Yeah.
Run, Joseph!
Plot armor. You didn't bring a handgun as a backup? Amateur.
Yeah, the entire thing's about a racist Karen hunting Hispanic people down at the southern border, and it's just as hilariously bad as you think it is. From the acting, to the props, to the plot, it's bad, man. And remember, this channel has family friendly in the banner. Nothing's more family friendly than killing innocent people and racial slurs, am I right, guys? It's pretty bad, but in an entertaining way. The Karen tries to kill the specific family, but things don't go so well for her.
There they are.
What?
They crossed the border illegally. They're trespassing.
Okay, you two please stay there. Keep your hands where I can.
Glad you're on my side. That's why I had my gun. I was searching for them. Crossing illegally.
Officer, please. She's been taunting us with her rifle. We're just trying to find a better life.
They deserve to be killed. They're illegal and they're trespassing into my country.
Base.
That we get so many calls out here for discharging of firearms.
I'm doing a service for you guys.
No, what you're doing is cruel, sadistic, and hateful. So what if they're crossing the border?
That's our job.
That's our job to bully minorities coming across the border. Oh man, we gotta get so fucking canceled.
Karen by HP Lovecraft. I have ton. We're friends with like fucking Panda and Smug. We're fine.
Yeah.
We're fine.
I may be sworn to uphold the law, but I know the difference between right and wrong. And this is so very, very wrong. You know what? I love this country. This is a wonderful country. We enjoy so many freedoms and liberties here.
And does he look Hispanic too, almost? Or is it just a lighting?
You're
I think he's just Italian.
You're supposed to hate Mexicans and black.
You know what?
I'm sorry, it's the way she said it. It's just the way she said it. You're supposed to hate Mexicans and black.
She sounded genuinely baffled.
Yeah, it's like, wait, cops don't just hate Mexicans and black people? My whole life is a lie.
Racist.
You know what? We're all human beings. All we want to do is live our lives in peace and provide the best we can for our families. So now I'm arresting you with assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill.
How dare you?
That was the gist of part 1. Between just terrible acting, weird casting decisions, because again, I can't decide if this is supposed to be funny or not, because the lady they hired to be this menacing evil Karen just like is miscast, you know, appearance wise, not threatening in the slightest. And it just makes everything even more nonsensical and funny, especially because she starts live streaming her killing people and stuff. Like, it's just oh man. What do I even need to, what do I need to say at this point? Like, it just kind of speaks for itself. But like I said, there's a part 2, and it's somehow even more unhinged. You see, Karen has a son, and he's just as racist as she is. Maybe even more so, honestly. Again, I'm going to use clips from the live stream I was on with Slim and others. This is a different one than when we watched part 1. And we all just completely lost it during this, so enjoy.
I'll take the beaner for 15.
Hello!
Wait, hang on, what?
Wait, rewind that. What? Wait, you spelled Mexicans wrong.
I know, it's not Mexicans, it's Mexicans.
Mexicans.
Mexicans!
Are you sure this is an AI? Are you sure? Are you positive?
Mexicans. No, I think even AI would get that right.
This seems very accurate.
I killed 13 Mexicans today.
You just gonna admit that in the prison?
The guards are gonna hear you.
I will avenge you, mother.
I love you, son.
I love you more.
Can you avenge someone who's not dead?
Is this Norman and Norma Bates?
Yeah, I'm about to say, he said that with a little too much emotion.
I know.
I love you more.
Oh no, that's no Sweet Home Alabama vibes.
And think that nothing
Can we call them Chris and Barb?
I'm unstoppable.
This is Dimension BX9432-Alpha.
For someone to kill Mexicans. You have to be careful. You have to finish what I couldn't accomplish.
Wait, they're letting her wear her jewelry in prison?
You have to kill them all.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, didn't you just say to shut your mouth because you were in prison and now you're just telling them, yeah, kill them all?
Kill them all, yeah, right?
But wait, if you're in prison, are they allowed, are like visitors supposed to go directly to your cells? Isn't there like a fucking phone booth or something?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Like, the fact that there aren't any guards there right now tells me that they're probably taking a lazy day today.
Yeah, all the guards, you know, the guards are in there playing Fortnite in the other room.
Right? Or maybe they agree with it and are just pretending to not notice.
Yeah, they're like the dad where like the mom is pissed but the dad doesn't care.
Or
yeah.
if this is like the immigration branch, this probably is just a standard ICE facility. They don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But like, would she be in there?
I will.
I don't know.
None of
like, she's not an immigrant. Unless maybe she is.
Make America white again.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Wow. Subtlety.
I know, right? Oh, that swastika tattoo. Wow, very subtle.
Yeah.
Very subtle.
A snub-nosed revolver?
Hang on.
All mask.
You heard that click. You heard that click, Edgy, right? Listen to it real closely.
Yeah.
But you play it again?
That's hang on.
That didn't sound right.
Because it's very clearly plastic, like cheap plastic.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's just another paintball gun.
I don't even think it's a paintball gun. I think it's like
I think that might just be a
genuine
plastic
prop.
toy.
Probably.
Yeah, so Karen Jr. over here decides he's going to finish what his mother started.
What you started.
Yeah. Strap yourselves in. It's only going to get more insane.
Hola, amigo. Please, por favor, help me.
Speaks foreign language, really?
Oh, wow.
They couldn't even say Mexican. They couldn't even speak Spanish. They say Spanish.
They couldn't say speak Spanish. It just speaks foreign language.
Speaks Mexican.
Speaks
Dies
Mexican,
in Mexican.
Yes.
That seems about on level with this channel.
Yeah.
And there's no blood on the face, no attempt to make him look like he's actually dead.
The first film was so good, they needed the sequel.
Totally work.
Oh my god, the fucking audio is so bad. Holy shit.
I have a question.
It is. It's getting
I have a
worse.
question. He's aiming, so he's aiming upwards, but they're on the ground. How is he shooting them?
Yeah, that's a good question.
How is he shooting them?
Ah!
Listen, they have a budget of a ham sandwich. They're trying to make it work.
Also, you notice there's no bullets coming, there's no shells coming out of the gun. Like, they couldn't even try to do that.
They couldn't even do that. They couldn't even do the muzzle flash.
That's so realistic.
Yeah. Wait, he got a grenade?
What?
Why?
Got a grenade? That's not how grenades work. Not that kind.
I suddenly forgot how science and grenades work. I'm sorry. That was just magical.
This high-octane gunfight and chase goes on for a while, and then we get a fist fight with the best fight choreography you've ever seen. Like, it makes the fight scenes in the raid look amateur by comparison.
Yeah, that's so dumb. Oh, we're getting a Hollywood action fight with the shittiest frame rate ever.
I was gonna say, wow, this action's so good, I can't even tell what's happening.
Yeah, it's like you're playing a video game on a potato computer.
Yeah, the raid.
Wait,
the raid.
rewind that. Did he just do a spin around like overhead? Rewind that. What was that? What was
he
that?
looked around like he looked around, didn't know what he was gonna do. He just turned around.
I guess I'll do a spin around an overhead smash to his face. Why is the frame rate this bad? Like, it makes the fight incredibly.
You think you can kill me, boy?
Up, he said, boy.
You're going to jail. You're no cop. You're a dirty Mexican. A no good wetback.
Oh my
Pick your
god.
Strawberries. You deserve nothing but justice for what you've done. I am justice. Killing your kind makes
I was waiting for him to say, "I am the knight."
For what you've done.
Good I know.
Wetback. Go pick your strawberries. You deserve nothing but justice for what you've done. I am
What does
justice.
that even mean?
Killing
I don't
your
think Bass
kind
Pro
makes
Shops
America
really
a better
wants
place.
their
No more
advertising in
thieves and
this.
rapists in my country.
Pause this for
You're
a second.
wrong. Killing innocent Mexicans?
Wait, what'd you say?
What did the Mexican guy say? Like, you deserve nothing but justice. What does that even mean in that context? It doesn't sound like a threat. That sounds like what you say to somebody that's like been wronged, you know?
You deserve
Yeah,
nothing but
right?
justice.
That doesn't sound like something you say to someone who's legit trying to kill you.
Look, this is written by an AI. We're just gonna get through this.
They're people just like you. They're not people. You're aliens. All Mexicans must die. You're crossing the border illegally into my country. And you
Into
will pay.
my country.
You will pay.
This is like the
I've been tracking you down.
WWE
I know
shit.
who you are.
I know.
Wait,
I know
you've been tracking him down, yet you ran away from him.
And you also didn't come prepared with a gun?
Right?
Like, I
about
mean, like,
you,
I ain't trying to be that guy, but you from
How do you
Mexico,
know
you
my
couldn't get a
name?
gun.
Oh, you don't know? Know what? Your mother murdered my father.
Oh my god, they're really doing the
They're really
Montoya
doing this.
storyline for Princess Bride.
How would he know
Killed
that
my
she
father,
murdered him?
prepared to die.
Woohoo!
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed
So
my
your mom
father.
shot him in
prepared to
cold
die.
blood. It was the only relative I had. He deserved it. He was crossing the border illegally.
This is some WWE shit right here.
Like
this really is.
Don't insult WWE like that.
It's like the South Park WWE parody.
I mean, even with his voice, he's like accentuating every vowel.
Yeah.
Okay, redneck Batman. Yeah.
It's like, you dirty.
Basically.
I'm not gonna say that because then we're actually gonna get banned.
I'm justice. I am the knight. I am
What, man?
Damn, these speeches are giving Metal Gear a run for their money on just well thought out, well articulated, long monologues. Eat your heart out, Hideo Kojima. It gets better or worse depending on your taste.
Did a favor for the U.S.
He wasn't even crossing the border. He's from the United States. He was helping his nephew cross. You're evil! You killed my father!
Prepare to die!
No, he didn't. His mom did.
Didn't. You said that. He said his mom did.
You just said that. What are you talking about?
Yeah, no one proofread this shit before they went into production.
No. Maybe he's just looping in all white people together, which fair, very fair.
You know, maybe my mom was right.
You're gonna kill him with a teacup?
I mean, he hit him with the teacup.
Our protagonist wakes up in a freezer surrounded by other Mexicans that Karen Jr. has kidnapped. Boy, that is a sentence I never thought I'd say aloud. And he starts dragging them outside to an auction for Mexican people.
I'll take the beaner for 15.
16. I got 20.
20. Do I hear more? Going once, twice.
30,000.
30,000. Once, twice. Sold for 30,000.
Damn, this is the shittiest auction I've ever seen in my life.
I know, right? There's only like 3 people here.
And even again, you paid $30,000 for a worker who's probably only. Yeah, you're just retarded. Like there's no other way to put it.
I got a question. Did he not pay for Facebook ads for this auction?
I don't know.
Now, I just gotta point out the logic here with our villain's motivation. So, he doesn't want illegal immigrants in his country, so his solution is to kill them, which, okay, yeah, dark way to go about it, but makes sense, you know, from his internal logic. Yeah, if you kill them, they're not really in the country or whatever, or at least not living anyway. Fucked up thing to say, but you know. But then you throw in this thing that he's capturing them, and then he sells them to the highest bidder. Presumably so the highest bidder can put them to work on American soil, which would mean that he's allowing illegal immigrants into his country, which kind of defeats his whole motivation. That makes total sense, right? Anyway, skipping ahead a bit, our protagonist tries to plead to Karen Jr.'s humanity, and it goes about as well as you'd expect.
I will torture you for life now. Till the day I die, you will remain in pain and agony. You will suffer.
Why are you doing this? I know you have a heart. There's no point in doing this. We could end racism together.
Pablo.
What are you doing? Get me out of here, Cal!
Work him.
No!
You think you would have somebody investigate him after saying
hang on, go back, hang on, wait a minute.
He literally asked, "Why are you doing this?" When the guy literally explained why he was doing it.
Why are you doing this?
Why?
I know you have a heart. There's no point in doing
Oh no, he's trying to do talk no jutsu. No, don't do talk no jutsu. No, you can't do that, man.
He's doing the backstory no bullshit jutsu on him.
No.
No, we don't need the 50-minute. We don't need the 3 episodes of flashbacks, man. We got it.
Doesn't want to lose.
Maybe if it's modeled after an anime, then yeah, of course they're gonna get us flashbacks.
Yeah.
Maybe they're harvesting organ harvesting. Maybe. Doesn't want illegal immigrants in the country. Sells illegal immigrants to people who will keep them in the country.
I know it doesn't make any sense.
That's literally what I asked.
I'm glad we're all on the same page. This makes no sense.
We could end racism together.
You really said we can end racism together, but this guy
gonna say that to the guy who literally is.
He hasn't chained up in a fucking freezer.
But this guy, I'm just like, does this guy look like a brony? I don't think a "we can end racism" speech is gonna work for him.
I don't think friendship is magic is gonna work on him.
Yes, exactly.
You might have a better chance of friendship is murder.
Work him.
Then comes what is probably the funniest line in this entire thing, and I feel like that's saying something.
He's whipping the brown out that boy. Yeah. He's whipping the brown out that boy.
Okay, that line is funny. That's funny, whipping the brown.
Hey, son.
Oh my god.
What are you watching? What is that?
Wait, his dad is a cop?
What?
Hang on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hang on.
Now
wait.
Whipping the brown out that boy.
Hey, son.
Wait,
He's barely hitting him.
Hang on, watch this.
What is that?
Porn.
That's easier to explain.
Pride.
Porn.
He said that a little too quickly.
He did.
A little too quickly.
Yeah, Karen Jr.'s dad is a cop and somehow has no idea what his son is doing.
Porn.
Porn? Son, you know, watching porn and drinking isn't going to solve anything. I know that you're going through hard times right now, but they're not going to get any better unless you start changing yourself, and it's not too late to change yourself. And get rid of that tattoo, too.
What? 9! Head hit off!
Stop messing around. Sit down. I'm serious.
Gee, I wonder who could be the guy running around killing Mexicans right now. Total mystery, right? We may need to get Sherlock Holmes on this shit. Also, that has to be the funniest reaction to watching your kid do a Nazi salute. Like, what the hell was that, bro?
Like, his tattoo is smearing off there. That's
I know.
I know. Maybe it's symbolic. Nah.
But they're not going to get any better unless you start changing yourself, and it's not too late to change yourself. And get rid of that tattoo, too.
What?
Tattoo, too.
9! Head hit off!
Stop messing around. Sit down. I'm serious.
What?
That was kind of based.
I know.
That was hilarious. He's like, I think this is like the guy, the actor guy, like, you know what, I don't got time for this. Just
I got time
sit
for
down.
this shit, man.
That's what I love with that. The dad is just so casual. He's just like,
Stop messing around. Sit down.
Like, you just watched him do a Nazi salute, you like, sit your ass down.
Kyle, son, I'm sorry for not...
Oh no, he's a Kyle! He's a Kyle!
No, Kyle.
Karen
you really think a non-Kyle would have a fuckboy haircut like that? Come on now.
A little too on the nose.
He's a Kyle.
He's a Kyle.
Of course he's a Kyle.
This is all just porn. Making him a brony would be worse.
See Kyle? See Kyle? Oh god.
Now he kidnaps,
Maybe that's why they named him that.
Mexicans to explain the lore of My Little Pony. And he's like, today we're gonna talk about Applejack. That actually sounds terrifying. That actually sounds terrifying. Guy kidnaps you and makes you listen to My Little Pony lore.
I literally choked on my sandwich. Thanks, guys.
Edgy, don't ever do that again.
Tomorrow's lesson's on Fluttershy.
I mean, that does seem very in character for a brony, though, let's be honest.
I mean, yeah, it wouldn't be too far off for them. Wouldn't be too far off at all, is the scary part.
And just when you think the scene couldn't get any weirder, the dad starts talking about how someone is killing Mexicans, and the son is telegraphing that he is the one doing it so hard Helen Keller would see it coming.
And you're punishing him? That man's doing this country a favor. He should be rewarded with a crown and not be left in darkness.
Are you serious? He's killing people.
People? Mexicans are not people. Mexicans are rapists, murderers, cartel drug leaders. They should never be in this country. I mean, that man is a hero. He should be rewarded.
Look, you sound just like your mother. I got a call. I gotta go.
He should have slapped the cuffs on him right then and there, but in a surprise twist nobody saw coming, Mama Karen gets loose and, well, this happens.
Where'd you find this little beaner?
He was actually trying to find me. You killed his father.
Ooh, the son.
You killed my father.
You're our property now, boy.
Help me get him. Help me!
Put your hands where I can see them. Cal? Karen?
Jeff?
And the dad just materializes out of nowhere.
Jeff?
Wait, pause. He
You're
said
supposed
Cal,
to be in
not Kyle
prison.
there.
I am, but...
Close enough.
How you get your own son's name wrong?
Again, we've already said they don't they don't proofread the scripts.
We don't know if
you're
his
right.
name is Cal or Kyle. I guess we'll just leave that up to the chat interpretation.
This is how little of a fuck the makers of this shit gave. In the previous scene where the dad is talking to the son, he calls him Kyle. Here he calls him Cal. Which is it? Because those are two different names. And at first I was going to give it a pass, like, okay, maybe Cal is like a nickname he goes by. But then there's another character that's going to show up later that immediately calls him Cal, and they shouldn't know each other. Also, how did he just teleport here out of nowhere, and how did he know where they were? You are not prepared for the explanation he gives. Trust me, you're not. You may think you are, but you're not.
Here with her. Why are you here?
Put the gun down, Dad.
It's you. You're the man behind this.
He's so
Like
shocked.
I said, the dad is 20 years too old to be a dad.
Hang on. Jim Gordon finding out Barbara's Batgirl.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, I didn't
wanna
want to believe this.
I'm just doing the right thing, Dad. You should be proud of me.
Yeah, because he was so subtle about it earlier.
How'd you even find us?
Well, I saw Cal watching the video of those men in the container. Remember that chip we had put under his skin?
What?
I activated it and I followed him here.
You tagged your
Found
kid
him
like a
and
dog?
you.
I mean, if my kid was a Nazi, maybe I would have tagged him. Oh!
Oh God! Why didn't anybody tell me?
I was joking about the
Did not mean it needed to be real. What the hell, you guys?
No!
Oh man.
My body is telling me no. Oh, sorry, no. My mind is telling me no, but my body is telling me. Oh, no.
Oh my God!
Don't even finish that, Jay. Do
I
not
can't
finish
believe it.
Oh my God! I don't know, Bo.
Apparently, they literally are Chris Chan and Barbara. That's all I can say to this.
I'm so.
We made this remark as sarcasm, and suddenly it became.
Yeah, I just want to point out that I have not seen this video before. I was 100% kidding.
I haven't
I didn't think it was
either.
gonna go there. We did not.
I
know it was
haven't
gonna go
either.
there.
That's why I'm so surprised.
I told you. I told you you weren't ready for that. You weren't, but hold on. It's gonna get weirder.
No!
What happened? Metal Claw? I don't know either.
Hey, even that guy's just like, what the hell?
Even he had to lower his gun. Like, are you for real
I'm
right
in
now?
love with our son, Jeff. His racism turns me on.
No, no, please, no more, no more.
You guys,
Did you read the
That is
script?
a quote.
Did you actually read the script
I'm just
before
saying.
actually agreed to this?
I'm just saying this.
So racism is.
This is how black girls react to white dudes. I'm sorry.
Honestly, they're doing us a favor at this point. Because if this is really how all white people are gonna be together, well...
I love you.
Wait a minute, what?
We're having a baby.
What?
Oh, that.
Oh, no!
Whoa.
Oh my God, no!
Oh God, we're actually doing an
Sorry,
incest
Dad.
baby. You just gonna.
Wow,
Yeah,
that,
you totally
I
got
mean, that was
shot.
definitely
Who
a
the heck
real
are you?
fall.
Officer,
That was
I
such a
forgot to-
reaction.
let's get these two in cuffs.
It's you! I would have killed you if it wasn't for that stupid cop!
That stupid cop saved my life. You're going back to prison. And you. We finally got you, Cal.
Cal or Kyle. I guess it doesn't really matter.
They keep switching.
Are you wondering what life lessons these videos are supposed to be teaching you? Well, me too, because I've seen these at least 3 times now and I still have no idea. I guess I flunked media literacy, I don't know. But let's move on to what might be the craziest one I've seen so far. So one other thing I forgot to mention earlier about this channel is sometimes the titles, despite being clickbaity to high hell, are not always accurate to what's in the video because they'll go so far beyond what's in the title. Like, what happened to the title is technically true, but that's just like the tip of the iceberg. Also, a lot of these titles sound weirdly pornographic at times. I don't know if that was on purpose, but it really feels like it at points. Like, it sounds like it's getting into fetish territory and it's weird. But the video in question that we're gonna look at is gonna be the last one for the day is Evil Dad throws newborn baby in trash can, you won't believe it, and it is in all caps. And that's not clickbait, the dad does throw the newborn baby in the trash can. But man, that is underselling the levels of batshit that happens in this video. This right here is what convinced me that either they are letting a rogue AI just run wild and go apeshit and just write whatever the hell it comes up with no proofreading or editing involved, and they just run with that insanity, or the people prompting the AI are high out of their minds and just feeding it the most insane things to write, and they just run with it with no questions asked. The video we're about to watch was one of the first ones I had seen by them, and I completely lost it at one point, but we aren't there yet. So this video starts off with the father going to see his newborn for the first time, only things don't go as well as he would hope.
Say hi to your son.
Ah! Alice, this is not my son.
What?
This is not my son.
What are you talking about?
This is a white child.
He's just pale.
You're cheating on me, aren't you? And why does his face look like that?
Just because he's white doesn't mean I cheated on you.
You had a baby with another man? I loved you.
Can we rewind that scream, please? I'm sorry, that's just too funny.
Ah!
That is most certainly a reaction. You would have thought he flipped up that cloth and saw a mutilated corpse or something. And I should point out that both of these people are Hispanic, and they even go out of their way to say that later on when he and the wife argue later. And light-skinned Hispanics are a thing, and some of them are so light-skinned that they could pretty much be white in terms of skin color, you know, pigment or whatever. So it's 100% possible for the baby to be lighter than the parents. Not to mention that, from what I've seen from both looking at pictures of myself when I was a baby and just, you know, having little cousins and stuff, a newborn skin pigment is like lighter than what it's going to end up being as they get older, even as like when they're still a baby. Like, it's going to darken over time usually. So that's what I'm trying to say is the skin being lighter than him or the wife isn't a good indication that the baby ain't his. But why am I applying logic to this? Because what I'm about to say is not going to matter, and by the time we get to the end of this video, trust me, you have no idea what's coming. The video then cuts to a lady feeding her husband who appears to be in a vegetative state. Don't worry, this is going to come up later. It seems kind of weird just randomly throw this in here in the middle of the drama, but get used to them just cutting back and forth from things that seem unrelated. But then it cuts to the father taking the kid and putting them in the dumpster, because that's totally a normal reaction when you suspect a child is not yours, right? You could, I don't know, get a paternity test to prove it, and if it turns out the kid ain't yours, you could just, you know, file for divorce and move out and, I don't know, get a dog. I don't know. But tossing your newborn child who may or may not be yours into a dumpster just seems like too extreme of a reaction. But what do I know? What do I know? Clearly these guys are masters at storytelling. Did they put a vine boom sound effect when he closed the lid? Rewind that. The Mad Lads actually did it. I'm just speechless. I'm just speechless. I've watched this like at least twice and I somehow missed the vine boom. But I just want to remind you again that this is a family-friendly channel. according to the banner, because nothing's more family friendly than tossing a baby into a dumpster and infanticide. Am I right, guys? Fun for the whole family. But after this, the lady that was tending to the handicapped man earlier goes to talk with the father, and things only get weirder from here.
He's brain dead. He's a vegetable. Can't do anything.
Okay.
I have to feed him, change his diapers. And worst of all, he can't please me. I'm a woman. I need affection and love. He can't do that for me. But you can.
Whoa, wait. Are you out of your mind? I have a wife, Carmen.
Does your wife know about you throwing your newborn in the trash?
What?
That's right. I saw you. And so did my cameras outside. If you don't do what I ask, I'm gonna tell your wife what you did and you'll be arrested. That's murder.
You can't say anything.
I won't. You just have to be my lover now. You'll do anything I say. Fuck her up.
Yep, dude is getting blackmailed by his hot neighbor into committing an affair. I swear, this is not a hentai, although somehow that would be more mild if it was. The husband decides to then bring the neighbor back to the house while his wife is there to bang her. 3,000 IQ galaxy brain move right there. Like, wouldn't it make more sense to go to her house? Because it's not like the husband is gonna, be able to say anything, because it doesn't sound like he can speak at all. He's completely vegetative. But he brings the neighbor home and proceeds to bang her, and of course, like a bloodhound, the wife immediately sniffs them out.
Babe? Babe, is that you?
I want you to take a wild guess at what I can't even finish the sentence. Because I'm sorry. I want you to take a wild guess as to what happens next. I guarantee whatever crazy shit you think it is, it ain't as crazy as what actually happens. Trust me, you're not ready for this. You're not. I'm sorry, every time I see this shit, it makes me laugh. Yeah, what the fuck was that? Yeah.
Don't you wanna sink? Don't you wanna sink?
What the fuck? I'm just gonna play my raw reaction to this when Slim played on stream, because I can't think of a better way to describe the sheer madness of it.
We're gonna get to the weird part of the video.
Wait, you mean it wasn't weird before?
Yeah. Guys, you guys aren't ready. You guys aren't ready, you're just not.
What the
fuck?
How could you cheat on me?
Rewind that. Okay, you gotta rewind to when the dude starts speaking gibberish.
How could you cheat on me with our neighbor?
What? It just cuts back to the...
yourself.
It then hard cuts back to the wife finding her husband cheating with the neighbor, only to then hard cut back to the bald-headed guy. Even the subtitles don't know what the fuck is happening. Rather than keeping with whatever that was just now, they decide to come back to the family drama and the cheating, but then it quickly goes back to the what the fuck is going on side of things, and we start getting answers.
Greg, meet our visitor.
Hello, Greg.
What's happening?
This man has answers, Greg. He can help you understand.
The truth will be revealed, Greg. Prepare to understand. The truth will be revealed, Greg. Prepare to understand.
What? So he's an alien? Is he like Asian Charles Xavier that can walk? Some X-Men shit? Is this the one they were talking about with aliens?
John slept with Carmen and accidentally got her pregnant, but Carmen had to resort to alien technology to ensure that the event was
What? Someone was high someone was high, drunk, and then someone they wrote this shit.
Technology to ensure John's memory of the event was erased.
I remember now.
So, Greg, now that you understand.
I don't understand.
I don't understand what just happened either.
It was my child. Now that you understand, we've made you remember it was my child. I put the seed into your wife thinking it was her baby.
What?
The baby's alien.
So you artificially inseminated this other dude's wife.
Okay.
With an alien baby.
You have a choice to make.
What do you want from me?
I want you to be mine. To fulfill my needs that Bob no longer can.
Please, Carmen.
Is he really worth it though? Is his dick really that good?
I mean, damn.
I have no words. Yes, game with power. Yeah, I really
lost. I did not have alien baby surrogate thing in the cards today.
I don't think even M. Night Shyamalan can write a story this fucking bad. And he wrote Lady in the Water. What were the writers smoking? Are you perplexed yet? It gets worse because the wife barges in with a gun because apparently she now knows everything.
You're sleeping with my husband? And you? I saw the footage. I saw you throw my baby out. I saw the footage.
Why is she holding the pistol like that?
I saw you throw my baby out.
What? Bruh. He just deleted her from existence.
Okay, how did she meet the alien?
I'm so
okay. Now this reminds me of program to catch up on the action channel from back in the day. Shyamalan can pack up and retire. This is the new Twitch factory. Even Bob from Far Cry 3 would say this is crazy.
Yeah, this is just batshit.
Just disappears from existence. Okay.
Also, can we point out that her scream is peaking the microphone?
Good work. Our experiments?
Wait, so he's not brain dead anymore?
What experiment?
What experiment?
I have no idea what's going on.
Some of the fakest laughing too. Oh my god.
I don't know what's going on, guys.
Who?
I was making the noise again. Okay. Sure.
What? Did that really just happen?
Of a Doctor Who fan film made by high schoolers who learned English from Google Translate.
Did this really just happen?
Oh, Edgy gets better. Hang on.
It gets better than that. Oh. Oh, we got the CGI.
The
Okay.
aliens left Earth, taking Greg with them as prisoner and Carmen's lover. To agonize Greg, the aliens rained terror on Earth.
What is with these really bad
army and took over the world?
Hey, guys.
What? What?
I don't know.
What is the lesson here?
Shyamalan been real quiet since the drop.
I don't... Do I really need to say anything else? Like, that just happened. This is a real video. You can go look it up on their channel if you don't believe me. If you think this is like a YouTube poop or something, it's not. Let's move on. So if you think those are the only crazy videos these guys have done, there were 2 more that I saw on Sunday with Slim because we did another live stream that were just beyond crazy. And I was almost going to include them in this video, but this ended up being a lot longer than I expected. So I'm going to stop the video here. We might do a part 2 later. If there's one thing I can say about Tomorrow's Teaching is it's probably the most unpredictable channel you will ever come across on the internet. You never know what you're gonna get when looking at their videos. I could probably make an entire series just covering their crazy, and I doubt I'd get bored either. But let me know what you think. Are you a fan of this channel? If you have watched their videos before, what do you think is the craziest one? And do you think I'm right that it's just AI generated and that very little human input is involved with writing these things? Because of just how nonsensical they are? But let me know what you guys think of this kind of video. It's, like I said, it's a little bit different from the usual, just, you know, typical lolcow stuff, because I just felt like we needed a palate cleanser after, especially after like 3 Andy Ditch videos in a short span of time and the Nova video. It's fun to mix things up a little bit. But let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in a future video.